Johnny Stapleton here for IrishBoxing.com with Jamie Morrissey. Just a couple of days out from your fight now.
What do we choose? 3 or 4 days out, man. It's nice. Good.
How do you be at this stage?
Say again?
How do you feel at this stage, this close?
Carbs are gone, man. You feel gammy enough. Little bit
Yeah?
Yeah, a little bit cranky and whatnot. But yeah, used to it now at this point. So I'm actually just excited to get back in the ring, John. I suppose last time we were here it was fight week.
Yeah.
The fight was cancelled the next day, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, not all of my breath now. Please God, we get there Saturday. But I'm looking forward to the fight.
Just on that, like, one thing I was going to ask you is that you've been, like, since you came to boxing, like, you've had like a mad roller coaster, isn't it? Like, and you've seen fights cancelled, dates go, offers come and go, and like, is it different than like the Muay Thai? I presume it's not. Muay Thai is not the same, is it? Or
it's not the same. There's not as much money on the line, I think, from a promoter's perspective. A lot of time for the domestic Thai boxing fights, but it's good personification to what the sport entails going forward. That it is like that. Like, luckily, it worked in my favour for the Buck fight. I don't want to keep going back to the Buck fight. We need to move on to bigger and better things now. Nothing against Buck, but that's in the past now. We need to push on. But it worked in my favour that day where I got a bigger fight and it worked out for me. But we saw it go against me the last couple of times, 4 or 5 fights pull out fight week and stuff like that. So that's tiring.
Is it killing? Is it like?
Yeah, it is tiring, man. Especially when the weight was down. I was nearly on weight the last time and stuff. You know what I mean? So weight is coming down nicely now again, and I have Seamus Devlin ahead of me, who stands in between me and a shot at a real dream of mine. So
well, that's it, isn't it? It just flips then for you. Like, in your fourth fight, you could be BOH Celtic champion. Like.
Yeah. So yeah, what an opportunity, man. Yeah. What an opportunity. It's like, I tell you the truth, man. Yeah, it's literally the stuff of dreams, bro. It's
a dream. How, like,
a dream that it's what I was thinking about from a short term coming into boxing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It was what I was thinking of was get a domestic label title like that. And I'd be the first fella to do that with Thai boxing, with a professional Thai boxing title.
You'd be the first person
to hold two like that. So
that's history, yeah.
To me, that is 100% history. And a lot of my dreams, in terms of, I've held kind of mission close to me I won't even get into, but it rests on acquiring the credibility that's needed to have a voice here in the city, and this belt would certainly help with it, you know.
To have a voice in the city.
It would go a long way.
But first you have to get through Devlin. Do you know much about him? Or Graham fought him, which is interesting. Did you pick his brain?
I was ringside for that. Yeah. I've seen Graham fight him. Do I know much about him? Yeah, I've had a good look at him, man. I've had a good look at him. Like, I saw him ringside that day. He's awkward. He beat a good light heavyweight. I think when he comes to have a pop, he can be dangerous. But he's a big, ugly mush with big, strong-looking uppercuts and stuff like that. I'm not taking him lightly for 1 second at all, man. So he stands in between me and a dream. So I'm not taking him lightly for 1 second. And did you
announce that you have that title fight to sort of motivate you, or for like? Cause does it put a bit of pressure on this fight for you?
It does put a bit of pressure on it. Well, Sammy Keenock announced it. It was out of my control. So
but you didn't bother you, did it?
It didn't really bother me, no. But like, I tell you, like, my mother keeps saying to me, it's scary. This is scary. You're 2 fights away from it. And it is scary, man. It is scary. It's a lot fucking scary. It's less scary than being staring at an Excel sheet in an office or something somewhere. That makes me sick personally. And no offense to anyone doing it, just wasn't for me. This is the life I chose, man. This is how scary it is. It's 2 fair goals, as we call them in Limerick, away from having a dream, man. Look, Sean often says to me, we're not putting a limit on ourselves with this. I have a lot of work to do, but we're not putting a limit on ourselves. We're winning this belt, everything after it, man. I'm cool.
And and like that, it could be Limerick has 2 of them belts in.
Well, Graham deserves that, man. He deserves it. I've known Graham from the same area. I've known him since he was a madman, so I've never seen. The guy is, I don't know how he does it, man. I'm 10 years younger than him, and he's just. I trained this morning, and I'm just looking at him finishing training with Sean. He's like, I've another box exercise there at 8 o'clock. I'm like, how do you do this, man? I'm in my prime, but I wouldn't dream of doing it, man. I wouldn't. So the guy is a machine to train. He's a rated boxer, but he's underrated, man. People don't realise how good Graham is. He's really good. He's really, really good. So. And
you're obviously backing him to win this week.
Man, I think he'll, I don't know. I've seen Danigan fight. I don't know him as a person, so it's nothing personal. I think Graham will destroy him. I think he'll destroy him. I think he stops him.
And is it nice for you to fight on that show, or just it's
a beautiful thing to fight beside Graham? Yeah, it's a beautiful thing to fight beside him.
And do you train in camp alongside him then as well?
We killed each other multiple times this camping. I train alongside him nearly every day. But this is the stuff of dreams of when I'm 2 fights away. Like, this is what I got in boxing with the immediate goal. The first aim was this.
And did you know it'd be this quick, or is this slow to you? Even I don't know, because it's less than a year, isn't it? Wouldn't
it be? For that fight, especially with an undefeated record on my resume. So it's definitely time for it if I go 3-0, 100%.
And what do you know about the Scottish fella then?
I know that he's a guy that, like myself, probably has been down in life, is coming back, and this is his chance of putting a belt on the mantelpiece and saying to his son he was a champion.
Yeah.
Every attribute that I have says that I can whoop him. I'm long, I believe I can move well on the back foot. He's limited, he's small, he's 5'8", big beer belly, but he's a human spirit is something that can't be underrated, and he's going to be coming with everything. He's been down in life. This is his chance at looking into his son's eyes the rest of his life and calling himself a champion. So he's going to be prepared to die like I am out there. So
Yeah.
it's good. It has the makings of a war.
So you've looked into this fight already as well, then? Or
I've had no choice. I've known him for a while. So he's a southpaw as well. Southpaws are difficult to manage, especially when one of my main attributes is the jab. So I've been looking into it a lot. But first, Seamus Devlin.
And what about Scotland? Oh, sorry, you were saying first Seamus Devlin. I'm bringing it back to that fight. What about Scotland? Like, you're no problem going over to do it in Scotland?
Yeah, well, it is what it is when it's presented to me there. I don't have a Celtic title shot here, nor will I. I don't know how I can get one.
Get one, yeah.
So I have to go and do it over there.
And try and bring a crowd.
I have to bring a crowd.
Yeah.
It's not looking too good for Belfast, man, to be quite honest. I've always been a ticket seller. That's what got me signed with Boxing Ireland. Always been a ticket seller. But over the last few fights, pulling out and stuff, a lot of my mates lost money on flights, lost money on the Gary Hyde show and stuff like that. So people aren't as keen this time. But look, I got to roll with the punches, man, and I really don't care as long as I bring these 2 wins down. Bring these 2 wins home. Please God, I'm in a position to make my mission reality, make it happen.
And do you want to get the rounds in? Just finally, do you want to get the rounds in on the weekend? Just beat him, and then it's all systems go.
It will be like, I don't know, if he steps in for a fight, I think it'd be a bad night for him, to be honest.
Lovely, appreciate it, James. Thanks, man.
Sound out. Thanks, Johnny.
Thanks.
God bless, brother.